Hello everyone, this is Rebecca with Becoming a Maker. I'm working on my bullet journal for the month of March. The notebook I'm using is one my mom gave me for my birthday a couple years ago. She found it at a local farmer's market in Oregon. For this month, I took a punny spin on my cover art with a little tin soldier yelling, "March!" It turned out really cute and I am really pleased with this layout. I've been doing bullet journaling for about the last year, and this is my first Plan With Me video. I really find it peaceful to create the layout. It helps me to think through my month, and it's always fun to get a little creativity in right up front. The time I spend doing the mundane things like measuring and drawing grids and boxes with rulers is beneficial for me to think about what's going on in my life, to process thoughts and emotions, and to really figure out what I want the next month to look like. Often I find there are things that have been on my mind, but kind of on the back of my mind, that while I'm doing these layouts, I get the time to really think about how do I want to incorporate them into my life in the coming month, and what can I do to move forward, achieve goals, and improve relationships. I find myself with a renewed focus on the things that are easy to say are important, but then I end up getting busy and forget to put thought and effort into them. For this layout, I was using both the hard and soft tip Tombow Fudenosuke, I can never say that word, brush pens. I will put it in the description. I can't spell it either, but I can copy and paste. And then also my Microline Studio Series pens and some pens that I've had since about the 4th grade. And then for my brush pen, I actually bought that at Target. They are called Handmade Modern, and to be honest, I have let my nieces play with these and they've absolutely destroyed the brush functionality, so the brush doesn't work as well as it could or did. So I'll be getting some new brush pens soon. I'm really hoping to try out a couple brands and see which ones work best for me. As you can see, the page on the left is plain white and the page on the right has lines. I find it a little frustrating to not have it consistent across both, but it's really worked out fine anyway. Brush lettering has been brand new to me this year, and I'm just starting to play with it. I've always loved penmanship and handwriting. I love that the way that words look visually can affect their emotional and intellectual impact. I keep a pretty simple bullet journal. There are not a lot of habits that I track because I can get completely caught up in tracking things and forget to actually be present and live life. For my weekly layout, I love Dutch doors. My favorite thing in bullet journaling so far, I think. It's so convenient to me to have both the overview and the detail of the week on the same page. I can flip back and forth for the details with the higher level always visible. So how I use the weekly layout, I use the larger spaces for a number of things actually. I'm working on improving my hand lettering and calligraphy, so as I find different inspirational quotes that I want to do, I'll write them on the day of the week that I'm planning to post the video. It also allows me to easily look ahead and see what I want to be doodling. I often doodle the quotes many times in a separate journal until I've found the design with the emotional impact that really resonates with me. I also use some of that large space for the day's hot list to do items as a daily task list, things that have to happen on that day. I do also love, though, the high-level weekly to-do list that's all the way on the right in that spare space because there's only 7 days in the week, but no one likes to divide by 7. I use that for things that need to get done but don't have a specific day that they necessarily need to be completed on. I have so enjoyed doing this first plan with me. Let me know what your bullet journal theme was for this month. I would love to see in the comments what theme you're using and what you've found helpful. You can follow along with me as I go on becoming a maker.